Welcome back to Trendz TV, where we bring you the latest, the boldest, and the most exciting cars hitting the streets. Today, we're diving into a nameplate that's been reborn from the golden era of Japanese performance coupes. Yes, folks, the legend is back. The 2026 Honda Prelude has returned, and it's making waves in the automotive world once again. After a 20-plus-year absence, Honda has revived this iconic badge with a modern twist. But does it live up to the legacy, or is it just nostalgia with a new badge? Stick around as we give you the full lowdown on the all-new 2026 Prelude exterior. The first thing you notice when you walk up to the new Prelude is its commanding presence. This is not a timid little coupe, it's sharp, futuristic, and daringly sculpted. The front end is a bold declaration that Honda means business. A wide, low-slung grille stretches aggressively across the face, accented with sharp LED headlights that slice into the bodywork like blades. Honda's signature lighting design creates a sleek, high-tech visual that makes the Prelude stand out even in a crowded parking lot. The daytime running lights are particularly striking, forming a continuous line that almost gives the car a scowl like it's daring you to race it. The hood is clean but muscular, with subtle contours that give it an athletic stance without going over the top. Its refined aggression, the Honda way, swing around to the side, and the silhouette immediately tells you that this car is here for speed and style. The 2026 Prelude is a low-slung two-door coupe with a flowing roofline that tapers beautifully into the rear. There's a balance here that pays homage to the classic Prelude proportions, but the execution is all modern. A sharp character line runs from the front fender through the door handles and into the taillights, emphasizing the car's length and dynamism. The doors are frameless, adding a touch of premium flair, and the flush-mounted handles keep the lines clean and uninterrupted. The car sits on stunning 19 or optional 20-inch alloy wheels, depending on trim, with a design that screams motion even when the car is standing still. Side skirts hug the bottom, giving it a planted feel that hints at the performance potential underneath. Now let's talk about that rear end. The 2026 Prelude doesn't disappoint when it comes to making a dramatic exit. The taillights are a full-width LED strip that immediately commands attention. The design is minimal but extremely effective, sleek, futuristic, and distinctly Honda. The rear bumper integrates sporty diffuser elements and functional vents, while the dual exhaust outlets poke out aggressively from beneath. There's also a small integrated lip spoiler on the deck lid that adds just enough downforce without ruining the car's elegant lines. It's a harmonious mix of sport and sophistication, exactly what you want in a performance coupe that's also meant to turn heads. Interior: hop inside, and you'll see Honda has gone for a clean, driver-focused cockpit with a clear emphasis on technology and premium materials. The Prelude's cabin feels like a blend of the Civic Type R's sportiness and the Accord's upscale tech suite. The dashboard is low and wide, creating a sense of space, while the floating 12.3-inch infotainment screen takes center stage. Thankfully, Honda has retained physical climate controls, a nod to usability in a world going touchscreen crazy. The digital gauge cluster is crisp and customizable, displaying everything from performance data to navigation with smooth transitions and zero lag. Materials throughout the cabin are high-quality soft-touch plastics, aluminum accents, and optional suede inserts give the interior a genuinely upscale feel. The seats are aggressively bolstered, hugging you just right without punishing your back on longer drives. And yes, the Prelude remains a 2+2 coupe, meaning the rear seats are best left for short trips or smaller passengers, but they're not entirely useless. Performance: when it comes to performance, the 2026 Prelude straddles the line between daily usability and weekend thrill machine. Honda's gone with the hybrid powertrain, but don't let that word fool you. This isn't your average eco-mobile. Under the hood is a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine paired with Honda's dual-motor hybrid system. Combined output sits around 330 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque, channeled through a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. Front-wheel drive comes standard, but there's a twist. Torque vectoring and a limited slip differential keep things sharp through the corners. While purists may mourn the lack of a manual transmission, the power delivery is instant and addicting. The hybrid system fills in any turbo lag, giving the Prelude a surprisingly aggressive launch off the line. 0 to 60 comes in just under 5 seconds, putting it right in the mix with rivals like the Toyota GR86 and Subaru BRZ, but with better efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, Honda claims the Prelude returns up to 38 miles per gallon on the highway, an impressive figure for a performance-oriented coupe. Regenerative braking in multiple drive modes, including Eco, Normal, Sport, and a customizable individual mode, let you tailor the car's behavior to your mood. Sport mode sharpens the throttle, stiffens the steering, and even tweaks the active sound enhancement system to make the engine note more aggressive. There's also a new adaptive suspension system that adjusts in real time, helping the Prelude strike a perfect balance between spirited handling and ride comfort. Whether you're carving canyons or commuting through the city, the Prelude feels confident, responsive, and composed. Let's talk pricing, because Honda has made an interesting move here. The base Prelude starts around $39,000, positioning it above the Civic C and just under the Type R. For that, you get the hybrid powertrain, adaptive dampers, a digital cockpit, and all the active safety tech you'd expect, including lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and more. Step up to the touring trim at around $44,000, and you'll get a premium sound system, leather upholstery, head-up display, and a panoramic glass roof. There's even talk of a Type S model in development, which could push over 400 horsepower with all-wheel drive, but that's still in the rumor stage. The 2026 Honda Prelude isn't just a revival, it's a reinvention. Honda could have easily played it safe and just slapped the Prelude name on a two-door Civic variant, but instead, they've built a proper hybrid performance coupe that respects its roots while embracing the future. It's sharp, it's quick, it's efficient, and most importantly, it feels special. It's the kind of car that gets you excited to drive again, whether you're commuting to work or chasing apexes on the weekend. In an era where sedans and coupes are vanishing in favor of crossovers and EVs, the Prelude stands as a bold and passionate statement that driving can still be fun. So, is the new Prelude worth it? If you're looking for a modern performance coupe that blends Honda reliability, tech-savvy features, hybrid efficiency, and head-turning design all for under $45,000, then absolutely. It may not be the raw, manual gearbox hero of the past, but it's smarter, sharper, and more refined in every way. Honda didn't just bring the Prelude back, they brought it forward, and that's something worth celebrating. Thanks for watching Turbo Trendz TV. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Honda Prelude, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more car reviews, and drop a comment below when you take the new Prelude over a GR86 or a Mustang EcoBoost. We want to know what you think. Until next time, keep your foot down and your eyes on the road. Peace out.